Australia really found its identity and founding values in the ANZAC spirit, and that is all down to commonality of cause and caring for each other. We are still incredibly generous people with our time, with our money, with our expertise.
Some of the people that give are amazing. A lot of people that I find the ones that give the most have the least to give. Now when I'm talking to people out in the world, I say, just check on your neighbours, check on the people you think you know.
Dave McNamara, CEO of Foodbank Victoria, is heading to East Gippsland with his colleague Chrissa Jansen to catch up with some of the amazing people who help make Foodbank's work possible.
So this whole road trip, if you like, is all about trying to get people to understand that everyone deserves to have a place at the table, no matter their background, no matter their race, religion, creed, that we're all one community essentially, and that no one should feel that they don't deserve a place at the table. We really appreciate you donating to Foodbank and to our community. So why?
When you've been in the factory there, you've seen the amount of surplus product that we have, product that, is overweight, it's packed underweight. It's still very, very good product, and there's no point in us throwing it out when it can actually go and, feed people that can't feed themselves easily.
Yeah. They supply us with about 500 kilos a week of surplus stock. So we're spreading the love of their product through the rest of Victoria as well. Their feedback is that, the produce and what we pick up from here every week is supermarket quality. So they wash it and prepare it exactly the same as they do with the supermarkets. The guys at Dicky Bill's are amazing.
We have all these different formats of markets now. We have a mobile supermarket, which is one of those big articulated buses. Yep. We've got 2 of those that we've retrofitted as a supermarket. We've got a 8-bin truck which gravity-fed hoppers. It gently drops and keeps full of potatoes, onions, carrots, celery, all that sort of stuff. And then farmers markets where we take 14 bins of produce and set them all out and invite people, and usually there's a barbecue going, and it's all about celebration. We're a food hospitality business in my mind, not just food relief. It's about making people feel that connection of food.
So how many people would you be sort of servicing or supplying food to, and supplying, a really
Well, I'd love to say
product?
not too many. So about a year and a bit ago it was 55,000 people a day, and right now it's 69,000. And next year it's going to be more, and the next year it'll be more again.
And that's just Victoria?
Yeah, just Victoria, yeah. And that's school kids, that's mums, dads, single parents, people living by themselves, elderly. It's just everyone. There's no one immune from this, unfortunately.
We're so busy in our day-to-day and just keeping the wheels moving and keeping the product growing that you actually don't know where it all ends up, and some of the heartbreak.
Before Breakfast Club started, we would have kids that would come to school hungry. They would come hungry, and often they wouldn't tell us. If a child is not getting enough food or eating food that is not nutritious, there are major implications, really. I mean, it can work against their growth, their development, their physical development, emotional development. Yeah. If families don't have enough money to put food on the table, have they got enough money to pay the power bill to keep kids warm? So are they sleeping because they're going to bed hungry? If they're not sleeping and they're not eating and they're not growing, then they're certainly not concentrating.
The school breakfast program, fully funded by state government. It's amazing. It's an incredible program like we've discussed.
Yeah.
Businesses mainly contribute through food.
Yeah.
We get some financial support from corporate Victoria, and they're great. They're amazing.
Yep.
But it really is Victorian community that support us predominantly. People recognise what Foodbank does, and so the support's been high.
Oh, that's good.
But the last year, in particular with the cost of living, that's actually seems to have been a tipping point, and in some cases a breaking point. So we've got a lot of people that would donate to us now ringing asking, how can I get help from you?
Like a lot of the time, people I think have got a perception that parents that need food and people that need food are those that
unemployed or casual, but mostly more and more it's both have got jobs. No one knows what happens behind a closed door.
Beautiful. What a day we've got for it. Sun's shining. We just want to be mindful that people accessing food relief, it might not be, their best day. The most important thing, everyone's got a big smile on their face. They're going to end up with about 10 kilos of fresh fruits and vegetables and bread. So it's a really great day to be able to help the community.
You ready to shop? Yeah. Let's go. 4-5, yep. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
You're finding grocery prices.
Oh, they're ridiculous.
It's pretty tough, isn't it?
They put our rent up $80 a fortnight.
$80 a fortnight?
Yeah.
Wow. So then you have to find that money somewhere else. So something has to give, right? And then...
Yeah, it's called food.
Yeah.
Often we hear that a family of 4 or 5 or larger might have $50 a week to buy food. So we've learned that providing fresh vegetables and staples is a huge help. It extends their budget and gives them healthier options for their kids.
The mission of Foodbank is healthy food for all. That's something I'm passionate about, and to be able to provide that, get out amongst the community in your sort of day-to-day job as well and see it in action, it touches a lot of things that I'm really passionate about.
You got a family to feed?
Just 2 disabled boys at home at the moment.
Right, so you're the primary carer. Yeah, that's a lot.
The way it works is that people don't find us, we find them through a vast referral system.
One of the things we hear all the time is, how do you know this food's going to the right people? And what we're very cautious about is making sure that we do get the right food to the right people at the right time. So we distribute food through over 1,700 different partners. I guess you'd call them tentacles going everywhere. There's not a place usually where we're not hooked in, where people that, whether they're from traditional charities like today in the Salvos, or they're not really charities at all, they're a community group or a library, and they'll talk about our market. And then they'll say, I've got an invitation for you.
Hello, trouble.
So it's not food relief, it's a food event. It makes it special, and that brings joy into the market. So I'm here with the lovely Soul Sisters, who I met on the queue for our market. So Di, tell me about the Soul Sisters.
Soul Sisters is a group of ladies in Rosedale who we get together and feed people totally free of charge. Anybody who's in need, they might just want someone to call around on them. They might have been to hospital, or they might be having any sort of issues. We don't actually know why we're going there. We don't know what the issue is, but we just turn up.
It's very rare that I've come across someone, their whole life is about feeding people. Not just the work that we do in emergency food relief, but here we are on your farm.
As a farmer, you always helped your neighbour. You always took a casserole or a pot of soup to your neighbour, or a cake. And you used to have Sundays where you go and visit people. So we've lost a bit of that. So that instinct in me is to bring community together over a meal at that community table, and to make sure that people are fed, and that well-being of being part of a community, that people care about them. We can feed people that are doing it tough, that are vulnerable, that need good, wholesome food. So I was passionate about that. We're trying to make our meals as nutritious as possible, so the goods that we're getting through from Foodbank certainly help that. We just pack nutrition in. We don't use all that packaged sort of stuff that we're now promoting in supermarkets, that you just buy this and add it to that. We're doing that honest, good home-style food, and Foodbank, of course, helps us with those staples.
So it really is becoming a really complex problem. So there's that hyper-local approach, and you're a great example of hyper-local. And then there's a network approach. But food and providing a place at the table for someone to bring them into community is really our way of regenerating communities, isn't it?
Leanne is helped by a wonderful team of volunteers who are turning Foodbank's fresh produce into thousands of fabulous meals Meals that are distributed locally and across the huge expanse of East Gippsland, with some help through a terrific partnership with a local paramedic.
Morning, Leanne.
Oh, hi, Mike. Bit early this morning. I'm just packing up. I've got you some soups here on board, some of that lovely pea and ham soup. I know they love that up there.
I live in Bairnsdale, but I work in the Omeo region. I'm what Ambulance Victoria call a Paramedic Community Support Coordinator. So we do paramedic support out of the home. So I do emergency and responses to sick and injured people, but also do community support. And one of my roles is to look after the bush nursing centres and the bush nurses. So I do training with them. And I also go on home visits with them, and it's a great connection for our ambulance. It breaks down health barriers. And this is how this all came about, by me going one time with Beck, who's the nurse up there. In the area where I work, there's lots and lots of elderly people that need this. And if we just turn up with a couple of meals, do you want a meal? They go, oh yeah, and you know, food's amazing. People love it, and it's been an absolute segue for us into their lives. And it's created connections for us, or me, and the bush nursing centres to help with these people and their health outcomes.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Safe trip up the mountain again.
See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Good on you. Thank you.
Last 2 years have been really hard for the community, like the demand on us and our charity partners and even our schools in meeting the increasing need in the community and the numbers of people.
Food is hard to source because a lot of our key sources are also struggling. Farmers are really struggling. So farmers that used to donate to us now needing help from us. A lot of big manufacturers, it's the same thing. A lot of people just either didn't make it through COVID or they're struggling now through the cost of living.
Now it's every demographic, and it's people with businesses, and it's people on good salaries with two parents working.
And so donations are well down. We're having to purchase more food than we've ever purchased before, but we need money to do that. And so we have to keep asking, for help from everyone.
This year will be $5.5 million on food compared to just under 5 last year, 4.5 the year before. Pre-COVID, $50,000 to $100,000.
Recently, Foodbank opened a centre in Morwell, which provides a range of terrific services for East Gippsland. It's a supermarket, free of course. There are cooking classes, which can lead to employment opportunities in the hospitality industry. And there's meals for people, offering a place to meet and commune.
I asked a lady a couple of weeks ago if she wanted a coffee, and she asked if I made cappuccinos. I said absolutely. So I made her one, and she was sitting at the table and staring out the front windows, and a tear rolled down her cheek. So I went and sat with her and talked to her, and she said, I can't remember the last time I had a cappuccino. I can't afford it. She said, I just want to say thank you for making me feel human. And yeah, that was a very, very touching moment for me.
Morwell also acts as a distribution centre for some of our 500 charity partners, like Our Place Morwell, where Mel and Isaac run a food pantry at the local primary school, and that service helps them connect into the broader community.
Because we use our pantry as a way to sort of communicate and get in conversations with parents, because we were trying to catch if there's anything that's happening at home, how we can best help, and how we can use the school as a support system. So having Foodbank's been amazing, because we all love food, and it's a great way as an easy conversation starter.
We know that our people at times can come in and they've got the weight of the world on their shoulders, but that doesn't matter to us because we love them. Yeah. And it's all about giving them relationship, giving them grace, putting a smile on our face and engaging with them regardless of what their mood is like. We've got the opportunity to uplift them.
I've been where a lot of these people are. So, from that perspective, I understand, the heartache that goes with not being able to provide for your family, not being able to put a meal on the table.
The gentleman over there, my neighbour, he told me about this place. And since then, we've been coming here every Friday.
I've been coming to Foodbank now for probably about 12, 13 years. Without Foodbank, I wouldn't be here.
Right. Oh, well, it's good that food brings people together, isn't it?
Much as we come just for food, we come for the friendship, for the people that are here, so lovely and friendly, especially the management.
Yeah.
They welcome you, they smile, they're there for you. If you need anything, they're there to help.
They are fantastic.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah. They really make you feel welcome, not that you're a burden or anything like that.
It really is hospitality.
Yeah. I don't have a heater on at my place, ever. I don't have hot water at my place. I only have cold showers.
Cold showers?
To stay warm.
That's why you're so happy.
Yeah. And at night time, I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I say, it's getting a bit chilly. Go into the shower, have a cold shower and have a solid taste.
For me, this is all about relationships. It's never about a transaction of giving them a number and walking away.
How are you, mate? It's good to see you. Yeah, good. Yeah, really good.
Yeah. There you go, mate. Have a good week.
These people are beautiful here. They accept me like a family.
It's wonderful, isn't it, when food brings people together?
Yes. We're lucky to have you people to help us.
It's all about us helping each other at the end of the day and for people to feel a part of us.
Yeah. There's lots of lonely people here.
Yeah.
That I already met some of the 3 or 4 gentlemen here who are also very lonely, all alone.
And that's not good.
They have nobody, and when they come in here, it changes their life.
And so how do you get by? I mean, on a pension or?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
Not really. No, that's why Foodbank is such a great importance.
Yeah.
No, like without Foodbank, like I said, I wouldn't even be alive.
When you can help somebody who is genuinely struggling and put a smile on someone's face. And I said to someone this morning that the biggest part for me is that you look at that room this morning and everybody in that room is doing it tough, and yet there's a smile on people's faces. And that's the reason I get out of bed every day and do it on a Friday, because it puts a smile on someone else's face.
When we talk about 69,000 meals a day, to some extent that just can feel like a number, and the impact and the emotion gets lost in it. But when you meet people and you understand what that food is doing, it's heartwarming, it makes it worthwhile. But the underlying theme is the hardship that people are facing. But also I think the redeeming part of the story is that there are so many people willing to do something about it because they see the opportunity to help.